top 5 mistakes that are holding you back from making $10,000 every single month with TikTok Shop Affiliate is exactly what I'm gonna be going over, right? Because I was stuck at $0 and I was able to scale to $10,000, then to $20,000 and $25,000 every single month. So I'm gonna be giving you guys actionable tips that you guys can take to help start or scale with TikTok Shop Affiliate so you guys can avoid these mistakes. And just a little disclaimer, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is going to require work and effort. I'm just going to be going over the things that I did and that helped me actually go from $0 to $10,000 a month and the mistakes that were holding me back and how you guys can avoid these. This video is going to remove the biggest mistakes that you're making with Shop and how to actually unlock real growth. And it's going to teach you the important aspect of structuring a Shop video, my personal cash flow compounding method that has made me $1 million in revenue with TikTok Shop, a high converting format for products, when and how to make relationships with brands, and the intention needed when making Shop videos to break out of every single rut that you might get in. First things first is not having pain points early enough in your videos, right? This is what builds curiosity, which is the key to watch time, right? What are the two aspects that actually get a video to go viral is watch time and engagement, right? So not having pain points early enough in the video establishes not enough credibility and actual desire for people to keep watching, right? So this is how your videos actually go viral. And this is what builds trust so people, like I said, watch and not only just watch videos, but actually convert, right? Actually convert into sales. So if people don't trust you, why would they watch? Right? Much less buy. Why would they pull out the credit card or buy, right? So this is how you're actually gonna be able to get people to early on in the video, trust you, watch the full video, and then actually purchase from your video, right? So this is a bad example of not having pain points early enough in the video. I'm gonna play it real quick. This is my boy Nasir. He's actually in my mentorship program, but that's besides the point.
Not from minoxidil. Tried that shit and did not work. This was not from minoxidil. Tried that shit and did not work. I started using natural oils about a month ago, and as you can see, the patches, holes, and gaps in my corners, they're all gone. Right here has redentinol, leaf clover extract, and rosemary extract, which is the most important. Like, I already stocked up on 4 or 5 bottles, so I can't gatekeep no more. I'm gonna leave that started.
Okay, so that was the video. As you guys can see, not great, right? This is before my boy Nasir came to me and wanted to get, improvements on his content. I'll be honest, it was a pretty shit video, right? I love my boy, but, right, there was no pain points, right? There was no actual pain to actually get people to want to watch the video and then purchase this product to fix their hairline, right? You need to explain to people, like, first let's just break it down what a pain point actually is, right? A pain point is something that somebody is dealing with because they don't have the solution to their problem, right? That is pain, right? They're in pain, right? When you break your leg, you're in pain, and how do you get a solution to your problem? You go to the doctor and you get medicine to fix that pain, right? That's how it works, right? So he didn't have any of those early on in the video, and that's why this video suffered, right? And as you guys can tell, the cuts and stuff were just kind of weird, right? It just wasn't a great quality video, but the main focus is the pain points, right? The pain points were not early enough in the video, and that's why he didn't have success with it, right? And now let's get into a good example, right? Exactly how he actually implemented good pain points, and this is why, the bad example is why this video got 0 fucking likes, right? He didn't have any pain points, it wasn't a good video, right? But this video right here, right, 3,219 likes. It was a good video, and he had pain points, and he actually had people hooked in. Let's watch it.
I don't think my metabolism is supposed to be this fast, yo. It take till 2023 for someone to finally tell me we have metabolism boost. All I wanted to do was be able to take my shirt off in the summertime and feel comfortable, but now my clothes don't even fit me. And look, I wish I...
Boom, pain point, right? The pain point being he wasn't able to take his shirt off in the summertime, right? That's pain. People don't like that shit. That's painful for people to go through. And that's why that was a really good thing to have early on in the video, because people can relate to him, right? And they actually see the benefits of the product.
I could say I went to the gym and I was working out, but that's just not true. Just started taking these right here. That's the thing about these guys right here is that they're all natural and all...
See what I'm saying? So he had a pain point early on in the video. That's why it's a much better example. That's why this video went on to make my boy Nasir hundreds of dollars, right? It's because it was actually a good video. People trusted him. They wanted to keep watching because they related to his pain. So like I said, this is one of my students right here going from under 1,000 views to over 300,000 views in $150 days. And that was just a good, bad and good example that I had found when I was actually searching for the research for this video. So really, really good example. And that's the first one, right? It's not having pain points early enough in the video. You guys need to have pain points early on. That's how you guys are going to actually go viral and convert. So super, super important. And the second thing is not using what I like to call the cash flow compounding method, right? This is my shit. All right, I always say like, this is my shit. Okay, this is my shit. This is exactly what actually really, really helped me scale to those bigger months, multi 6 figures in profit with TikTok Shop Affiliate, right? This is what helped me. So this is the strategy of doubling down on winning ads, winning videos, plus concepts, right? So you need to slowly work away from a 1-to-1 copy, right? When you go viral, right? So this is after you go viral, right? You're posting good videos, so you go viral. Once you get a viral video, right, you need to copy that video as closely as possible. And as you keep recreating it and you're not going viral, the further you get away from that original virality, the more and more you need to change about that video and get original, get creative to re-spark that virality, right? So that's how this shit works, right? And so if you get good views and low conversions, you need to change the back end and keep the front end the same, right? So good views and low conversions, right? This is high views and low sales, what everybody fucking complains about, right? So you either need deeper pain points or a better desired outcome, or you need longer pain points and a longer desired outcome. You see what I'm saying? You see kind of how that plays a part, because if the video is not converting, the front end is typically good, right? It's more than likely good because that actually generated a lot of views. That's why you got a lot of views, because you hook people in, you generate curiosity. But if it's converting like shit, right, what you did wrong is you didn't sell the product good enough. So you didn't have deeper pain points, you didn't have a good enough desired outcome, or they weren't long enough, right? You didn't have like a long amount of pain points. You didn't go over the pain points enough, or you didn't go over the desired outcome enough, right? You kind of see what I'm saying there between the difference between better and longer. And then so if you recreate that video, it goes viral again, and then the video still converts like shit, then it's a concept problem, right? And then it's a product problem. So let me break that down. First thing, once you get high views and low sales, right, what you need to do, you need to change the back end, right? Make the desired outcome and the pain points longer and better, right? That's what you need to do. You recreate that video, you go viral again, and it still doesn't convert. Then it's a concept problem, right? Let's say you're promoting this wallet, right? And you're doing like a storytelling video, so you're like, oh, my grandma really liked my wallet, right? You're probably attracting a complete shit audience. That's what I mean by concept. Like, the concept of the video is just bad, right? You need to go look at the hook and see what audience you're actually attracting with the hook. And then if you recreate that and it goes viral again and it still converts like shit, then you're just promoting a shitty product, right? The product's just ass, and you need to move on. You need to ditch that shit immediately, right? Don't spend no time. If you keep doing this, keep going viral, you keep getting low sales after going through this process, get rid of that fucking product because it's ass. So, and then if you get good views and good conversions, just copy one-to-one until you're consistently not going viral anymore, right? So 60 to 80% of your time should be on this product, and then the other 20 to 40% should be finding your next winner, right? So when you have a winning product, 60 to 80% of your time needs to be on that product, and then 20 to 40% needs to go into finding that new winning product, right? Just so you guys know actually how much time and effort you should be focusing on that winning product that is making you fucking cash. Okay, now let's go into first viral video and then a recreation, just so you guys can see what this process kind of looks like, right? This is my boy Owen right here. This is what it looks like, right? So you go viral once, and then this is how he was able to get creative and recreate it to re-spark that virality again, which is so fucking important. This is how you guys hit those bigger months.
If you can't stop eating junk food, take apple cider vinegar. If you feel like you need caffeine to function, take vitamin B12.
Right, you guys see the concept of the video. That's pretty much it, right? So this is the first viral video. This shit got like 6 million views, made him a bag. All right, and then let's get into the next video. This is the recreation, right? This is like a couple weeks, maybe even like a month later.
If you have those armpit boobs, fix your gut. If you have those love handles or that muffin top, fix your gut.
Okay, but you guys see the difference, right? It's like he got creative. It's like he kept the same concept because it was This is an example of going viral and getting good conversions, right? So all you need to do is just re-spark that hook, right? Just change something about the hook, change something about the first 10 seconds, change the concept a little bit to keep that virality going and keep the good conversions. That's a perfect example of that, right? That's when you need to start implementing your creativity and seeing how you can get this shit to go viral again, right? Okay. And so if you guys have gone viral before, you've gotten a couple 100,000 views or maybe a couple million, and you weren't able to turn that into 10 or 20 million views and like really get paid from that, you guys just are simply lacking process, right? You guys don't exactly know what you're doing. So if you guys want somebody that's gonna hold your hand and actually help you scale your income with TikTok Shop Affiliate, and like I said, this is gonna take work, this isn't a get rich quick scheme, this takes effort, but you guys do need that extra hand, right? You guys need that help. You guys can click that first link down below in the description to work with me one-on-one so I can be that helping hand for you and walk you through this entire process and give you guys personalized advice so you can actually start winning with TikTok Shop Affiliate. And my program isn't just for people that are trying to scale with TikTok Shop, it's also for beginners that are trying to skip the 6, 12, or 18-month phase of having no idea what's going on and just really start to grow with TikTok Shop. So you guys, like I said, you guys can click that first link down below in the description and actually apply to work with me one-on-one, and we'll see if it's a good fit. And now back to the sauce, getting into the third biggest mistake that is holding people back from actually hitting those bigger months with TikTok Shop Affiliate is not giving your products a unique advantage, right? So there's a lot of products on TikTok Shop that are just like, they're just basic as fuck, right? You can buy that shit in Target, you can buy it in Walmart, you can buy it on it, you can buy it fucking anywhere, right? Okay, so what you need to do with those specific products is give the product that you're promoting a unique advantage, right? Why is this version of this product better than everything else, and why should people actually go out and buy this, right? Okay, so this is how you avoid poor conversions for common products, and why someone would buy, for example, this ab roller over thousands of other ab rollers, because price isn't enough, right? Just because something is cheaper doesn't mean that people are just gonna go fucking buy it immediately, right? It's like it needs to add some sort of new value to someone's life, and so this is a really good example.
This is what my physique looks like before doing 100 ab rolls. I'm just joking, it's really not that hard. But I actually love doing ab roll because ab rolling puts 3 times as much tension on your core than any other ab workout. You just need to make sure you have one with elbow support so it takes the tension off your arms and then puts it on your core. That's why I use this one right here specifically. And also this one's assisted so any skill level can use it. And
right, that's why this one is better, is because you're not gonna achieve the same result I do if you don't, if your ab roller doesn't have this arm support, right? That puts more tension on your core. That's how I was able to sell this product and establish a unique advantage for it, is because I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like there's like little elbow supports on it, so I've never seen an ab roller with this, right? right? And that's how I was able to market that product to actually get people to still want it, right? So this is super, super important. That was a unique advantage, was the elbow support, right? Because with the elbow support, if you get an ab roll without an elbow support, you're not gonna, you know, achieve the six pack that I was able to, right? Like just for example, like that's what this video was talking about. So you can apply that to any product. That's just how I did it with this ab roller specifically, right? So, and you need to state something unique about it early so people they're not just like, oh yeah, this is a basic ass product. They're like, oh yeah, this is basic, I know what this shit is, and they just scroll immediately, right? You need to state this relatively early so people can kind of get that out of their heads. It's like, this is just like every other product. So this one's super, super fucking important that nobody talks about this shit, bro. I'm telling you, I'm trying to put y'all in game, bro. So this is super, super important. And then getting into number 4, not making relationships with brands, right? So super, super important. A big mistake that I made when I was starting to do 10 million plus, view months is I wasn't building good relationships with brands, right? You're an asset to brands, and so reach out earlier and more aggressive, right? My commissions on Shillegit, which was like one of my winning products, went from 20% to 30% plus a retainer plus exclusive bonuses, right? So they will also really, really help you stay away from violations, right? You'll get random personal campaign bonuses. There's so many benefits, right? And they'll take care of you forever, right? You'll be like one of their people. You'll be one of their top creators. So definitely build relationships with brands. And here's just some examples of what this can do for you, right? Like Jose, like you got a $500 payment, Owen, $500 or $5,000 payment. This is me right here in the middle, $5,000 payment just from the brands, right? This is all money that we wouldn't have got if we didn't establish a good relationship with the brand and actually start to work with them, reach out to them, be aggressive and reach out to them more often, right? Now don't be aggressive, like don't be a pain in the ass, right? You want to build a good relationship with them, but don't like text them and they'd be like, and not respond for a week. It's like text them once they respond, like be respectful about it, and that's how you actually build a good relationship with brands and how you can get these exclusive bonuses, right? That's how I do it, with the people in my programs. These are all people that are a part of it. And so now the last thing, right? 5, super, super important. And now I want to talk a bit more mindset with you guys, right? So mindset wise, super important, right? I don't want to be a mindset creator because anybody can just tell you, oh yeah, work hard, bro. Go watch some David Goggins clips, right? But genuinely, you need to have a good mindset towards how you're approaching TikTok shop specifically, right? So having zero intention on your TikTok shop journey is exactly how you don't make any fucking money forever, okay? So I normally don't talk about mindset, but like I said, right here, I do, okay? So genuinely, how bad do you want it, right? Okay, this doesn't have to be a couple $100 a month. It could literally change your life. Like it could be your full-time income. You can quit your job. Like that's how it works with TikTok shop. If you just put in the work, right, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be one of the hardest things you did. And that's why you'll really be tested as in terms of how bad you actually want it, right? So if you test and you take action, and what I mean by test is testing products, testing hooks, testing concepts, testing video structures, testing tone, right? You need to be testing all of these things, right? And this is stuff that I'll continue to go over on my YouTube channel. And you also need to take action, right? The first thing is testing though, right? So never post just to reach your posting quota. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna post 6 videos today. So you just post some bullshit videos to get your 6 videos up. Bro, fuck that, bro. You gotta post good videos, right? Don't just meet your quota. Meet your quota with good videos that you're actually testing something in every single video, right? Anybody can sit here and tell you, oh yeah, make sure you make every video 1% better. Make every video better. Bro, fucking obviously, right? But it's about testing, like what specifically are you testing in that video and what data are you gonna get from that video? Like I don't wanna overcomplicate things for you guys, but it's super fucking important. Please make sure you guys are testing. Like I said, bro, hooks, bodies, concepts, tone, make sure you guys are testing something in every single video, right? Testing is how you grow, it's how you learn, and it's inevitably how you get to going more viral, which in turn gives you what? More sales, more conversions. So consciously think, why will this video go more viral than my last video, right? Are you trying a new tone? Like I said, you're trying a new structure, crazier hook, better curiosity. Make sure you guys are always testing. Please don't be lazy, right? This requires a lot of mental energy, but that's what you're actually, like, that's what's gonna get you paid, is like putting your mental energy into things like this. You need to lock in and actually focus on what you're doing with each one of your videos. And so taking action, right? None of the sauce I just gave y'all will work if you're not truly committed to changing your life long-term, right? If you're not implementing the advice and you're not getting the help you need, and you're not taking action on it, like none of this strategy, none of the things I'm ever going over in my YouTube videos is actually going to work. So at the end of the day, what kind of sacrifices are you willing to make? Shop will drain your mental energy, and so you have to ask yourself, is that something that you're okay with going through with and going through to actually get the life that you truly want through TikTok Shop? Because I promise you it's possible, right? Time freedom, it's so possible with TikTok Shop affiliate, right? That's why all of us are getting into it. So with that being said, if you guys want to change your life, get you and your family into a better situation, and you don't have the luxury to wait 6 to 18 months to actually be successful with TikTok Shop affiliate, like I mentioned before, you guys can click that first link down below in the description to book a free call with me. I'll be personally on the call to see if you're actually a good fit for my one-on-one mentorship program, where I'll be able to help you get past all of these mistakes, right? And actually get to that success with TikTok Shop. So if you guys have any questions about that, like I said, you guys can leave a comment down below, but just click that first link down below in the description. All the information will be there on how I actually go about helping people start or scale with TikTok Shop affiliate. So that's gonna wrap up the video, y'all. I love y'all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was another banger. I hope you guys like these videos right here where I'm, breaking down strategies on my little slide deck. kind of fucking thing. But yeah, love y'all. Thank you guys for tapping in, and I will catch you guys in the next one.